Hello, everyone. The Gemara tells us that Avram Avinu, after his name was changed from Avram to Avraham, it is prohibited to call him by his old name Avram. It's a step down. Avram means the father of Aram, one nation. Avram. Avraham means Av Hamon Goyim, the father over many nations. So it's a step down to call him by his old name, and we are not permitted to. By Yaakov, he also had a name change from Yakov to Yisrael. And he merited that name change based on the fact that he was Sarisa Melokim Bima, by the fact that he struggled and persevered over the Malach of Esav. That accomplishment is celebrated with the name Yisrael. And the halacha is that we are still permitted to call him by his old name Yaakov. Why? The Torah uses it constantly, the name Yakov, even after he was given the name Yisrael. In this past week's parsha, we see sometimes he is called Yakov, sometimes Yisrael. Says Rabbeinu Bechaya, Yaakov represents really the body. Akev, the ankle. Yaakov was holding on to the ankle of Esav. It represents the body, and although Yisrael represents the soul, one cannot deny that he has a body. The goal is for a person is not to deny the name Yaakov. Yes, of course, the name Yisrael is a celebration of a person's spiritual accomplishments, but you can't deny the body. Denying the body and totally disregarding the name Yaakov is wrong. The body is there, it just has to be put in its place. You need to understand that it's tafel. It is secondary, and the goal is to serve your soul and to enable you to be able to serve Hashem. And of course, one who makes his body the primary destroys his soul. But to deny the body is a mistake. Now, I'd like to add to this. The great Maram Shik points out that the angel said to Yaakov that no longer shall you be called Yaakov. He did say to disregard the name Yaakov. Why? Because he was attempting to fool Yaakov and to trip him up and to tell Yaakov, oh, you've mastered the body to the point that you don't have your body, and you could become now a Bal Ga'ava Hori and not recognize that really your goal is to push the body down, but you can never turn your back and forget the fact that you do have a body. And one who does deny that and not recognize his limitations is really doing what Esav's angel tried doing to Yaakov. Admit to the fact, humble yourself and recognize that you have a body, but put that body in its place.